What is going on, everybody? My name is Josh, and welcome back to another video about Call of Duty esports. Today, I'm going to be talking about who I think is going to advance to the Call of Duty Championship from Regionals. Now, if you don't know who made Regionals, or what Regionals is, it's a tournament from, I believe, March 8th through 9th, which is going to be the top 16 teams from the United States in I believe it's going to be in Florida. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm not necessarily 100%. Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. So teams are Complexity, Curse LV, Optic, Justice, TK, Envy, SB, FaZe, Curse New York, Denial. There's a few other teams here. The teams just placed, I forget those. Sigma, Elevate, Final Boss, TVA, ADV, and Living the Dream. So those are the 16 teams, and the bracket was released earlier today for the regionals. So I'm going to give you guys my opinions, who I think is going to qualify for champs based on this bracket here. So I'll put the bracket on screen so you guys can see it now, and I'll go through each matchup. So Complexity versus Final Boss. Now, the story behind Final Boss is they're a bunch of Halo pros. And they qualified for champs. So it would be really, really cool to see them go ahead into champs, but I just don't think they could do it against Complexity. Complexity moves on. SB versus Denial. This is a pretty even matchup. I'm going to have to take SB just because they've been competing so much better than Denial. I mean, Denial entered the winner league, I guess that you call it a league, late, and they did horrible. SB did all right, so I'm going to go with SB. So Complexity and SB in that second round. Optic versus Elevate. Optic obviously walks away with that win. And Envy versus TVA. Envy wins that. I mean, not taking anything away from Elevate and TVA, but they're just, like, the teams they're going up against have just, in my opinion, they're just well-rounded more, and they have more experience. So Optic beats Elevate, Envy beats TVA. That'll be the second round matchup. Curse LV versus Adversity. In my opinion, Curse LV is the best team in the game right now, so I think Curse LV walks away with that win without a doubt. Not even a question about it. FaZe versus Curse NY. I'm picking Curse NY. You guys are going to roast me for this shit, but Curse NY is going to beat FaZe. I think Revan is going to make his call-outs. If you haven't seen that video went viral. Curse NY beats FaZe, and Curse LV versus Curse NY in that second round. That'll be a good matchup. TK versus Living the Dream. I've not seen Living the Dream play. They're not an actual organization team. TK wins that one. I mean, I've never seen them play, so I can't really base my opinion off of that. But I think TK is playing so much better with Goonjar. TK takes away that win. Justice versus Sigma. Justice wins because Justice with Neslo and their team is just so good. Stainville and Gucci and Tipsy. That's a really good team, I think. So they beat Sigma. I've never even seen Sigma play. All right, so the second round matchup so far. Complexity, SB, Optic, Envy, LV versus NY, TK versus Justice. Okay, so I'm going to go through these with you. Now, you're not going to be able to see this on the screen right now, but Complexity versus SB, Complexity wins that. Optic versus Envy. Now, this is going to be really close. Really, really, really close. But I think with Scump and Clayster, they beat Envy. I know Envy is really looking good. They're really looking hot, but I don't think they can beat Optic with Clayster and Scump. Okay, so that leaves Complexity, Optic. All right, next one, LV beats NY. That is going to be a good matchup because it's the two Curse teams, but LV beats NY. I'm sorry, that's just what I think. LV plays so good. Like I said, they're the best team in the game, in my opinion. TK beats Justice, without a doubt. Like, TK is just too good. And Neslo is going to want revenge. But I don't think he's going to pull it out. TK beats Justice. Okay, then we have, in the semifinals, Optic versus Complexity and LV versus TK. Now, I hate that they're doing it this way. I hate it so much. I think even though it's like the top 8 teams from the qualifiers. So, essentially, every team that you pick before the semifinals wins. I think I'm probably wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the top 8 teams that are going to champs. I don't believe it's I don't believe they're taking the top 2 or the only team that gets in from the qualifier. I'm pretty sure they're not doing that. So the top 8 teams then. Well, anyway, I think Complexity beats Optic. I'm an Optic fan, but I think they beat Optic. And LV beats TK, and then LV is going to pull the upset on Complexity. So I think that's how the whole bracket is going to run, but I'm pretty sure it's the top 8 teams move on to champs. So the top 8 teams that I would think would move on to champs are going to be Complexity, SB, Optic, NV, Curse LV, Curse NY, TK, and Justice. I think that's going to be the top 8 from this tournament, and I'm pretty sure they move on to champs. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they move on to champs. And I mean, they do kind of rig the brackets in a way. The only upset match that I could see happening would be NY over FaZe. All the rest are not upsets, which is what they set it up like. So I don't know if you win money if you win this tournament or what goes on like that. I think it's the top 8 teams. I'm pretty sure it's the top 8 teams. But yet again, I'm probably wrong because I'm always wrong when it comes to this stuff. But I think the top 8 move on to champs. Anyway, I think LV will win this tournament, though, and they'll go on to champs, and I don't really know. I can't predict champs until we see the seedings for champs. So that's what I think the top 8 is, and I'm pretty sure they're taking top 8 EU teams and top 8 US teams and putting them together. And I don't know what Ozone Giants are going to do because they've been going to Gfinity. I don't know what they're going to be, if they're doing like a Mexican league or like what. I don't know how they're doing this. And I'm pretty sure they're from Mexico. So I mean, I don't know all the details. Obviously, I'm not a genius. I'm not crazy involved with this. I just enjoy watching, and so I just figured I'd share my predictions with you. But please correct me if I am wrong about the 8 teams, but I do think LV will take this win. And the only upset that I think will happen will be NY over FaZe. And that's my predictions, guys. If you want these glasses, they help your eyes from eye strain. They filter out all the blue light and everything. You go check out my video in the description about it. They're really, really highly recommended. No scope glasses. You could also use the link in the description if you want to buy them, along with discount code DISC, D-I-C-E, or D-I-C-E, D-I-S-C 5P for 5% off. Okay, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Really so much. I appreciate all the support I get. If I could hit 15 likes on this video, that would be amazing. If I do, I will do my best to upload a video for you guys tomorrow. And thank you guys for watching. If you would like to subscribe, that would be awesome. My name is Josh, and I will see you guys when I see you.